Welcome to Sister Shakedown.
Come shake it down with us.
Today we have our very first special guest, Jackson. Say hi to everyone.
What's going on?
How are you feeling today, Jackson?
Let's just say tired, but good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Good. Excited for the weekend?
Very excited for the weekend.
That's good. That's good. So we have some questions for you today, but before we get to your questions, there you go. Before you have your questions today, would you just like to tell everyone a little bit about yourself? Just a little short bio.
Sure. I'm a singer, songwriter, digital creator, and model. I'm from North Carolina. I travel a lot between North Carolina, do some things in Nashville, and yeah.
Pretty cool.
I don't know much else.
That's more than most people. All right. So our first question for you is, what inspired you to start creating content on social media?
Okay, so so originally I had known a lot of content creators. And I guess I love social media a lot. I'm on it a lot. So just continuing watching it just inspired me to want to start doing it myself. So I started doing it about a year ago and I had lost an account then, so I had to restart, but I was able to recover all my content. So I just started and I absolutely love doing it. It's fun. It gives me something to do during my free time. So it's positive.
Pretty cool.
How do you typically approach creating content from brainstorming to execution?
Okay, so the main part is a lot of my stuff is like lip syncing to music. So I find a right song. A lot of people ask, are my songs related to how I'm actually feeling? And no, it's not. It's just I pick a song that like I'm vibing with, and then I do it. And I tend to film it, and then I have to edit it out because when you do it, I play the song on another device, and then I have to end up editing the sound to match exactly on the Instagram and TikTok, because Instagram and TikTok have two different sound things. So I have to end up doing it on both platforms, and then I just end up posting it. But I would say that probably takes up more time than actually filming it, is doing all the editing and posting of it.
Yeah, I agree. Editing does take a while. How do you stay consistent with your content creation?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, it's just I tend to, so when I film it, I don't film it every day. I tend to film like once or twice, maybe 3 times a week, and then I end up just being able to edit all of it and be able to like schedule it on different days. Instead of doing it every day and it taking up more time, I just pick certain days, film it, and then have it to release whenever I'm ready to release it.
That's pretty cool. Do you want about singing?
Are you a songwriter too?
I am a songwriter. I have a couple good songs that I want to release. I have we in the music world we call it a vault, and it's just like a bunch of songs that we have written, but they're not publicly released. So I have like probably 10 to 15 songs in my vault right now, and it takes a lot of time and effort and money to be able to record them and release them. But I have them in my vault, and if anybody ever wants to use them, I mean, feel free to. I have some good ones that I'm definitely going to be releasing this summer, so I'm excited.
That's really exciting. What's your songwriting process like?
Okay, so I have a team I write with, and we usually get together. We set up a meeting. Some of them are in person, some are over the phone, and we tend to just set it up. And it takes about 4 or 5 hours, and we just write a couple songs. The songwriting process is actually very exhausting and long. A lot. It's not just you think of a few words, put them into a song. You got to actually, because you got to pick out the beat, write the song. So it's a longer process, I would say, writing your own songs. And it really just it's tiring. But then at the end of the day, you did something cool and you wrote something cool. So I guess it's fun. It's fun, but it's tiring at the same time. So
yeah, the important thing is that you are having fun with it.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to make sure you're having fun, or else, I mean, what's the purpose of really doing it?
What would you say your biggest challenges are when trying to build an authentic connection with your audience?
Ooh, that's actually a good question. Challenge I would say is, dude, that's actually a really good question. I would say probably just dealing with, mm, probably dealing with hate. I would say. I mean, you got to be authentic, and then you're gonna get positive and negative feedback on it. So probably just being able to handle that and deal with that is a big part of creating content, doing songwriting. Is being You have to be able to manage it and just, I guess, just dust it off. Like, it's not gonna affect you in the real world. It's just somebody saying a bunch of words. So dealing with the hate's probably the biggest challenge, because if you're new to it, especially, you take it to heart, and you got to think about it's just some words, and it's just not going to affect you as if something happened in real life. So I'll say that's a big challenge, I'd say, for people.
How do you personally deal with hate that you've experienced in your time?
Ooh, I mean, I tend to see some of it, and then not see some of it. So the stuff that I do see, I just got to think like, okay, well, they're probably going through a bad time, so they're taking that out on other people, and it's probably not who they really are, but it's just them, and it really doesn't affect me because I know who I am, and I'm not who they think I am, and I'm not what they say I am. So probably just having self confidence.
That's a really good answer.
Thank you.
Um, what modeling experiences have you had, and what modeling experiences are next for you?
Ooh, so Miami. I was supposed to do Miami this year, and that was gonna be my first ever modeling experience. I've never really modeled before, so I was gonna try it out, see how I liked it, and unfortunately, I have an event those days, so I'm unable to attend Miami. But I'm planning to do other events this summer, hopefully. If I can find some. I think there's a couple agencies that are doing them, so who knows? Who knows? I might do something. Who knows?
How would you, in your songwriting, whenever you are writing songs, how would you describe your song, like your sound? Like, what makes your music yours?
Oh, I d- I mean, I guess it's just you've got to. I really don't know an answer to that.
Hmm.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, if you had to describe your music in one word that people should feel when they're listening to your
Ooh.
music.
Well, I definitely want people when I write songs. I definitely want to make sure people feel like they can connect to it in a way. I mean, obviously, when I write a song, not everybody was going to be able to connect to it, but I want to have that good part where people can actually feel like they're connected to the song, or they're experiencing something similar, or they feel something similar. So I guess it's just being able to not just do it about myself, but make sure that the audience who listen to it can also connect with the song.
That's good.
I
What
think
are
that's, yeah. Sorry.
what
We're fine.
what are your favorite platforms to create on, and why?
A lot. Ooh, probably Instagram. I like Instagram a lot. Um, probably Instagram to create, because I feel like you could definitely, you could definitely, what am I trying to say? It does better for you. That it pays well. I mean, like when you create a bunch of content, eventually social media starts paying you and stuff. And I'd say for the content wise, they definitely do well. Now, if we're talking like artists paying well, there's definitely, like, with the stuff I do, I have an artist account on TikTok, so a bunch of stuff comes in from TikTok saying like, if you create this and get this amount of views, we'll pay you this much. And I'd say that if I do that, that tends to pay well. But as far as to the best one, and definitely the easiest one's Instagram. I'd say Instagram definitely has the easiest platform to create on. For easy, if you're looking for something quick and easy, probably Instagram.
I agree. I think it's an easy way to reach a lot of different kinds of people Just
I
because if
agree.
someone
Yeah, I definitely agree.
they repost what you have posted or like puts it on their story, it just reaches a lot more audience. I
Exactly.
would
Yeah,
say.
I agree. I agree.
So you mentioned that you are a singer. What has your favorite singing experience been?
Ooh. Mm. Okay, so I did do this pop up going back late October last year. That was probably my favorite. I did it with I had a bunch of people there, and it was really just an out of the blue thing. You know, I wanted to do some short gigs, so I kind of just reached out to a couple people in Charlotte who were able to actually help me get there. I got there, they were able to put it up, and had a bunch of people come actually. So it was, I would say that was pretty fun. I enjoyed doing that. That's where I started meeting a bunch of people, and it was definitely a good starting point, I'd say.
That's exciting.
So that was probably like, as far as like definitely that was, I mean, that was local, so definitely first local experience was that, because that was really fun. I enjoyed doing.
What's your favorite part of collaborating with brands?
Mm. Probably, I mean, my favorite part collaborating with brands. I like to see how brands run things. Definitely being able to find more out about the brand, what they do, how they do things is definitely something I like doing. So if I like a brand, I'll definitely I'll reach out to them. If brands reach out to me, of course I'll do something. So um, I just like collaborating with brands. You know, it also helps me out because I'm able to get myself out there more with brands. They'll post my things and I'll post their things. So it's kind of like a help both of each other out and kind of thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. So I guess yeah, just that is good.
Mm-hmm. So what's like a typical day for you? What's your daily routine?
Okay, so I wake up usually. This is like on during the week. Probably wake up around, depends on the day, 8 to 9. I get up, eat breakfast, and then I have all of my meetings in the morning. So we do a lot of like what's going on that day. Do you have anything going on? What other meetings do you have? Who are you meeting with? What are you doing today? It's just kind of a big thing. So I do that from about probably 10 to 11, and then 11 to 12 is when I kind of just have like I write how I'm feeling that day in like a book, and then I'm able to later do a song about that. So I have a bunch of songs that I've created based on experiences. So like if I'm feeling like excited, or if I'd seen something or did something, I'd write that down. And then that kind of also helps with the songwriting process, is you're actually able to put real life experiences into a song. And then I'm just free from basically like one for the rest of the day. So I kind of just hang out on Instagram, do what I can, you know. Sometimes I like gaming, putting in the Fortnite, you know. You got to lock in on the Fortnite, or else you lose the capability of being able to actually play.
Is Fortnite your favorite game?
Yes, probably. I, I love the Fortnite. Fortnite, shout out Fortnite. Fortnite sponsor me. Come on now.
We need to know more about that. Nintendo.
Yeah, we want a
Wait,
Nintendo Switch.
you have a Nintendo Switch?
No, we want one.
Oh, you want one? Nintendo Switches. I think I used to have one going back like 3 years ago, but then I don't know what happened to it. I kind of lost it. But I have an Xbox and a PS5. I think we have PS5. I think so. I just lock in, turn it on, lock in, game it. I have a couple people I play with every day, so just lock in on it.
Do you win a lot?
That depends on the day.
Ah, win some,
Some
win
days I
some.
can win. Some days I can win almost everything, and then some days I'm not winning one. So
Okay. Well, that's fun.
also depends on how much sleep I get the previous night.
Yeah, you need some sleep.
Exactly.
How do you stay inspired and keep your content fresh?
Mm. Definitely. Like so I do like I said, I do a lot of lip syncing. So being able to see new songs that are coming out and listen to new songs is definitely helpful. Because I have a big playlist I like listen to, and I tend to do songs from that. But definitely listening to new songs that are coming out from new artists definitely inspires me. I have a bunch of people who reach out to me saying, "Have you listened to this person?" And then I end up going and listening to them, and they just have amazing music. Someone reached out to me like last month. Have you ever listened to this guy named David J? And I absolutely love his music now. I have listened to like 4 of his songs, and I have some of his songs in my reels coming up, so I'm super excited. So he has amazing
That's really
music.
cool.
Music.
So whenever you are doing content creation, are there any tools or software that help you with your editing process?
Instagram. I, I tend to not really try to use a bunch of other platforms. I mean, there's this new app, Edits, if you've ever used that. So, I mean, that's kind of newer too.
Yeah.
So that is probably best because you're able. So what's able to happen is if I'm able to edit a video over Instagram, match it to exactly where I did in the song, I can download the video and post it to TikTok rather than having to get a TikTok sound and have to match it, because TikTok actually, they have 1 minute segments of the songs, and you're not always going to be able to find that segment where you recorded on the sound in TikTok. So it's kind of helpful to be able to do it on Instagram, download it on Instagram, and then go over and do it on TikTok. So
I agree. I feel like sometimes whenever you post something on Instagram or on TikTok, if you edit it in the app, it just looks better. And if you
it
try
does
doing
look
it somewhere
better.
else, you try editing
Exactly.
it somewhere else, and then it just doesn't look as good.
And if you edit it, I actually try editing it in another app, and sometimes they'll take it down too. If it's not edited like the way that the Instagram will just take it down, TikTok will just take it down. So, it's better to edit on the app if you can. So I would agree. App editing is probably best.
What's your favorite part of being a content creator?
Meeting new people. I definitely love that aspect. Being able to meet new people, collaborate with new people. That's probably number one right there. I'm a people's person. I love talking. You cannot get me to stop talking. So, I mean, if I could, I would talk all day long. So probably being able to meet people is definitely number one on that.
So
I mean,
you
that is
mentioned
how I met y'all. So
yeah, exactly. The
exactly.
internet's
So yeah, and you got to be able to make sure who you're collaborating with is actually real too. A lot of people scams. I'm not saying
stay
y'all
away
are. I know y'all are real, but I'm saying
from
there's people who aren't real.
You heard it here. We're actually robots.
Oh well, I'm a Fortnite character.
Well,
Fortnite
yep,
skin. There you go.
All right.
Well, I could fit a Roblox character actually. I could probably fit the description of one.
Oh my gosh.
If you ever hear, I get told I walk like the guy, like Steve from GTA. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that Grand Theft Auto. How he does the walking with the arms. I get told I walk like that a lot, so I could probably fit him too.
Okay, so
Disturbing, but
since we're comparing yourself to a character, if you were anyone in a movie or TV show, what character do you think?
Oh my gosh, that's so hard.
It is hard.
Oh my gosh, you're putting me on the spot on this one.
It's a good thing to think about, honestly.
Yeah, it is. Dude, I don't really know. I mean, there's a lot of characters I could put in that, but like someone who's like brave, obviously talkative. You got to get past that aspect. Yeah, brave, talkative, interactive. I don't know. That is a really, really, really hard question. Like, there's so many I know that I could fit the description of. I mean, now okay, I got one. Probably Daniel Hondo Harrelson from SWAT.
All right.
That was bad, but
No,
he always is running into the action, which I do all the time. So probably
that's how you have to be sometimes.
I know, running into the action.
Yeah.
That sounded really weird when I said that.
No, you're fine.
I'm sitting here realizing that now. That came out really awkward.
No. You're
Oh my God.
yeah. No, you're
Shamar
fine.
Moore, if Shamar Moore watches this, Shamar Moore, we got to collaborate.
There you go. See?
The
You heard it
internet.
here.
The internet. This is not to be weird, but everyone who I met, who I've known, I showed him to him. And they know him as like the internet's most hottest black guy. I show everyone to him, especially like people who are like my mom's age, and they all know him from Criminal Minds, and they're like, "That's the hot black guy."
I have heard that. Yes. All right. Well, what question do you have? I'm trying to think of another.
You know, I haven't seen Jamisyn reach for coffee once, which is kind of surprising.
Try not to drink any.
Drink some coffee. Let's have.
No, I can't
everyone's
do it.
gonna watch you.
Looking at
Everyone's
me.
gonna watch you.
Dude, I've
drink
been sitting here waiting. I was like, is she gonna drink some coffee or not?
It's right here. Here.
I'm really drink shy. I can't drink in front of people.
There we go. It's right here.
She has the cup, so if she has the cup, you know.
Yeah, it's literally full.
I know. I was having it before this, so
that's exciting.
I have sparkling water. I love sparkling water.
Water, is that your favorite? Is that like your go-to like drink?
Bubbly or poppy, probably.
Yeah,
Poppy, you also need to sponsor me.
Do
Dude,
you
I
drink?
drink.
yeah, do you like
Wait, what?
coffee?
Sorry, what did you say? No, I do
drink?
not drink coffee. Dude, okay, so I tried coffee once. My mom always like gave me coffee to try, and I absolutely, for some reason, do not like it. But I did hear that if you don't like it when you're a teenager, that means you can end up liking it when you're older.
Oh.
So the
Coffee.
she's on caffeine, I can tell.
She's always on caffeine.
So no, but I'll probably end up drinking it like in the next 2 or 3 years. Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's starting to taste better the more that I try different coffees. So, I mean, I'm probably getting into the coffee drinking phase of my life.
Yeah. As you get older and you gotta do more early in the morning.
Advanced 5 years from now, I'll probably be drinking coffee every morning.
All right, 5 years from now, we're gonna reach out to you and ask how that coffee journey.
Okay. Okay. Deal.
Yeah, like 9.
9 cups of coffee a day will keep the doctor away.
That's concerning.
No, it'll probably keep the doctor closer to you.
I think coffee is good for you.
I do think coffee is good for you. Like black coffee, I think is supposed to be good for like digestive health or something.
I don't know what black coffee tastes like.
She doesn't have black coffee, but it's still great for you.
Those 5-hour energy drinks will not do well for you though. I've never drank one of those before, but I've heard of people who have, and that's just like a heart attack waiting to happen.
I used to be like addicted to Alani's.
Alani's are pretty good. I'll drink one every once in a while, but they're my brother's best friend actually like has a whole refrigerator full of them. So
that's crazy.
They just give me a headache.
The only energy drink that I'll drink, I don't drink them I will drink them every once in a while. Rarely though, is probably Ghost.
Okay, I've heard of that.
I've heard of this.
So, or I think Ghost is the one that does they do like Warhead flavored energy drinks, Sour Patch. They got really like fancy flavors, I'd say.
That's pretty cool. So, what would your favorite food be since we talked about favorite beverages?
Ooh.
You can give like top 3 if that's too hard.
I love salads. I mean, I love salads. Eating salads, probably. I mean, it's healthy. It's good. You know, there's this place that we go to. I love eating. It's called Chopped. It's like a newer salad restaurant. I don't know if that's a chain or not, but I love salads. Probably.
Salad Subway or Chipotle almost, like where you like build your own salad.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so I would guess it's a chain, I guess. So.
Mm-hmm. What do you put in your salads?
Okay, I'm very basic, just like lettuce, maybe a couple tomatoes. I'm very basic. I'm very basic. Lettuce, tomatoes, maybe some cucumbers, and then dressing. I'm very basic. I don't go into all the hard-boiled eggs, almonds, all this stuff.
What dressing?
Thousand Island.
Pretty fancy. That's
I
not
know.
basic. I was expecting you to say like ranch or like.
I do put ranch in there sometimes, but then I was like, that's gonna be too basic. That's why I said not basic. I gotta think of something that's not too basic because lettuce and tomatoes, that's very basic. Thousand Island is not very basic, so I gotta choose something that's not basic in that little.
Yep, you gotta shake it up a little bit. Okay, so salads, that's pretty cool. I like salad. She likes chicken salad.
I love chicken salad.
That's her favorite food, actually.
Chicken salad isn't bad, actually. Like, are we talking like chicken salad or chicken on top of a salad?
What's the difference?
Okay. That was also came out really weird. Like, just like a fillet of chicken on top of the salad, or like chicken salad where it's like mixed in with a other bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, like mixed in.
Mixed.
Okay. That also came out very weird. Yeah, chicken on top of a salad. Well, there's chicken on top of a salad anyways in chicken salad. So I was like, what? Okay, what am I saying?
I know. I was kind of wondering what else would it be. But it is that. Sometimes it's put.
Dude, I have all
my
my words mixed up.
It's okay.
All my words like mixed up.
That's hilarious. Okay. What is your favorite movie?
Movie. That's another good question. Anything on Netflix. Anything on Netflix.
Oh my gosh, same.
I can't give you one exactly because if I do, and you come and ask me tomorrow, it's going to be changed.
Yeah. Would you
So
say
anything on Netflix. I love Netflix.
I watch Netflix.
Wait, what'd you say?
Do you watch a lot on Netflix, or is it just like every once in
A
a while?
lot, yeah. Especially when I'm traveling, Netflix is my go-to. Netflix, give me a free subscription if you can. Dude, I've been paying. We have a family fund. We've been paying. It's been paying for forever. So I'm like, Netflix, come on now, you gotta give me a little discount, you know?
They keep raising the prices too.
Dude, I know they keep raising that. Dude, they raised Apple Music pricing by like $5.
I know. They raise everything. It's been terrible. Stop raising the
It's been
prices,
terrible.
guys.
Yeah.
Expensive.
If you're listening to this and you're in charge of the pricing for everything, stop. Wait a minute.
Yes. Okay. Stop shaking.
I'm not. I thought I was.
Dude, I can tell she's had like 10 cups of coffee already this morning.
I mean, it's only 10 a.m. We have plenty of time.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
Yes, it is. Okay. You have a question in mind?
Yeah, you haven't really asked many questions, Jamisyn. You gotta ask more questions.
Question.
She's too busy like shaking around from all of her coffee to actually.
Can't think. The brain cells are moving
Oh my
around.
I know. They're bouncing off the walls.
I have a question. Do you think men should get pedicures?
What?
Okay, that is the weirdest question ever. Okay. Bro, okay. Oh my God. Do I think men should get?
You don't have to get polished. They just like rub your feet.
Yeah, just like get your feet rubbed or like.
I mean, I guess it depends on if they want it.
That's a good answer. It's a good answer.
I don't know.
It's a good answer.
Do you think men should get pedicures?
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of weird.
If I was a man, I would still want a pedicure. Just because they rub your feet, it feels good.
I know, but like, so the lady is cutting your toenails. It's kind of weird.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I have a good
Dude,
question.
I would say that's the weirdest question I've been asked in a while. Should men get pedicures?
Okay. So when you're in an interview one day and they're like, "What's the weirdest question you've ever been asked?" You can say, "I asked if men should get pedicures." It's like
I don't even think that was her that asked the question. I think that was the coffee that asked the question.
the coffee speaking.
Yeah, the coffee's speaking. I mean, like I mentioned the coffee, and she hasn't been able to stop shaking.
Oh my god!
Just take some coffee. Come on.
I'm
take
not
some more.
drinking. I'm not drinking in front of anyone.
Oh, She's behind the camera to take a sip of her coffee currently.
Okay, why? Okay, let me say this. She's shaking and she's going for more caffeine.
He hasn't finished this cup yet, though. It'd be a waste if she didn't finish it.
How many cups has she had?
I don't know. I just kind of woke up like an hour ago.
Jamisyn, how many cups have you had?
This is my first cup of coffee in the morning. And then I usually get like Dunkin' coffee after. Dunkin'. Okay.
Coffee.
That's what I was gonna ask.
No
Yes!
way.
I literally was about to open my mouth and go Dunkin'
Oh
or
my
Starbucks.
gosh, that's crazy.
Dunkin' or Starbucks?
Starbucks.
What is your Starbucks order?
Okay, so since I don't drink coffee as of now, sometimes I'll get it with coffee, but the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino all the way.
That's one.
We got to get the venti. The venti is key. No grande for me. No grande.
You. I also get a venti. I think that's my favorite frappuccino. If I had to pick my favorite frap.
Exactly. Like, okay, so they had a mint one for a while, like a mint chocolate one.
Mm-hmm.
And like my favorite type of ice cream is mint chocolate chips. I got that, but then I just kind of bored out of that. I don't like. It was getting too chocolatey. Every time I would go, they would put more and more chocolate, and eventually it just become where I was like, okay, I'm switching. So I switched something else. Caramel ribbon was the next one, so I just have done that for so long now. Every time I go, and let me tell you, I have a bunch of Starbucks points, like a bunch. The amount of times I go and get that.
Oh my god, remember when I had like 40,000, they all expired?
Yeah, they expire. Use your points.
Yeah.
I know, I do. You had 40,000?
I had a lot of points.
I see where the coffee addiction comes in.
We probably have kept Starbucks open with the amount of money we've spent there in the last 10 years.
Y'all need to get Starbucks to sponsor you.
We do. We're there every single day.
Every
They
single
know
day.
us. They know us. They know our order. They know our names.
Dang. I would say I go to some restaurants, a bunch of restaurants actually, that just know me automatically when I come in. They're like, "What's up? What's up, Jackson?" They're like,
Yep.
"Yo." So
Get your basic salad with potatoes and lettuce.
okay.
Lettuce.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see how it is. I'll think of something to say back in a minute. Just give me a second.
Oh dear. What's the best place you ever traveled to, or like favorite place you ever traveled to?
Italy.
Italy.
Change.
No.
Ireland.
Ireland. What did you do in Ireland? I'm also Irish.
I'm Irish too.
Did
I
you know
can
we're
tell.
both? We're related.
Do we look alike?
No. She's a fake blonde though. Imagine she would have the same.
Yeah,
color
like
hair.
imagine I had like this color hair.
Oh.
This color.
I mean, didn't you say you're like fake blonde?
Yeah,
blonde.
fake blonde. We don't need to tell everyone that though.
Wait, so what's your original hair color?
Like that.
It's like brown.
Okay, so I could see if she had that colored hair, probably
Yep.
a little bit. I'd say, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't see it.
What did you do when you were in Ireland?
Ooh, I mean, we traveled all the way from the Dublin all the way around. We did a whole loop. So I love probably. Okay, let me tell you the experience to begin with. So we had gotten on the plane from Charlotte, right? And it was, oh my gosh, what time? It was like at nighttime, I think. We had gone over there, and I've been awake for over 24 hours. And we had a tour that day. That first day, we had a tour in Dublin. And we would, everywhere we would go, and he would stop and explain something, I would like literally almost fall over because I was so tired. I mean, literally, it was over 24 hours. It was almost 48 hours before we got to sleep. And I would just be closing my eyes while he was talking, almost fall over a couple times. It was rough. That first 48 was rough, I'd say. But then with the first night we stayed at the hotel was the Powerhouse, I think. I think it was the Powerhouse. And it was one of the nicest hotels I've ever stayed at. So had something Scout in it, I think. Power Scout, maybe. Anyways, it was a nice one. I like that we did falconry. That's pretty cool. Where you put out your arm and the hawks come and land on your arm.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Or falcons. Why did I say hawks? Falcons. It's called falconry for a reason.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
There we go.
Do you think birds are spies?
The fake birds that they build in like those AI shops, and then they make them look real and they fly them around. Yes, you
Yeah.
can
Do you
never really
believe
tell the difference though.
Fake then? Like some birds are real, some birds aren't.
He just said that.
I'm clarifying.
I did just say that.
You can't tell me they're all real.
You can't.
They're
You
not all-
technically can't tell unless you're in the middle of the woods and you got like a big shotgun. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna experiment, you know?
Yeah, like see this one real or not? I don't know.
Because we go hunting every year. I'm like,
Mhm.
I mean, obviously, if it one's are bike and I shoot it, you'll be able to tell immediately.
Right.
Yeah.
What is the time zone difference for Ireland? Like, do you remember like how many hours ahead or behind it was?
I want to say 5.
That's quite the
That is a
difference.
good question.
Oh, that's
Does it like mess with you whenever like you came back?
Yes. Yes, very much so. I mean,
Mhm.
let me think about that. So it was actually the quite opposite when we came back. When we came back, we had gone in the no. We had gone at night, right? Yeah, we had left Ireland at night, came back and landed. Our flight was at like, dude, I'm trying to think of how it was. We had left Ireland at night, like early morning, gone back, and then we had to sleep all over again. So we slept like twice.
Yeah, that is
Because
kind of weird.
on the way there, it was we got no sleep, and then on the way back, it was we got double the amount of sleep. So
Mm.
I think that's how it was. I don't remember the exact time that our flight was, but
Mm-hmm.
I think we had pods. I know we had pods, but it was
Mhm.
flights both. Like it was the opposite the way back. Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So, since Ireland was your favorite place that you ever traveled, what was your least favorite?
Dude, I mean, I don't really. Okay, so let me think. The past couple of summers, we've done Turks and Caicos, Ireland, and Italy, which I really like all those. I mean, but in Ireland or in Italy, we traveled to different cities. So probably, if I had to choose one, it would probably be Ireland because that was the longest one. We were in Ireland for a week. Turks and Caicos was for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then Ireland was like 3 weeks. Or Italy was 3 weeks. What am I saying? Italy was 3 weeks. Ireland was like a week. Turks and Caicos was like 2 weeks. So probably one of the cities in Italy was probably the worst, I'd say. Yeah.
Did
I
you
would
real
have to think
Italian?
I would have to go back and see because there was one where we had rented out a house and this boar just kept coming up and bothering our fence. You know what a boar is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Had to make sure.
The cord.
Wait, does she know what a boar is?
I have no idea what a boar is. Is it a bear?
No, it's not a bear.
It's imagine like a wild pig, but like twice as big as like a normal pig.
Yeah.
Like a
And
extra large.
it's very hairy and brown.
That's disgusting.
I don't think she would be a fan.
I know.
No.
I'm not a fan either, so
Makes sense.
she had no idea what a boar was, and then as soon as I told her, she's like, "Nope, I'm out of
Nope.
here."
You like that? What's your favorite sport?
Football.
You like watching football?
I like watching it. I love playing football. All the things.
Do you watch professional like NFL level or
I
college
do.
level?
I do watch NFL more than I watch college. I gotta say, because we have the Panthers in our city, so it's always like going to it. I always like going to the games. Definitely. Um, so we have the Panthers and we have the Hornets. I've gone to Hornets games before, and they're pretty exciting because we had sideline seats for one of them, and they have a whole lounge of food under, like, you know how the players when they go into that hall when they're exiting the gym area. So they have that, but it was split into two, so they had like one of those caution tape lines in between, and you veer off left, you go get all the food in a big area, and then right is where the players would go. So
That's pretty cool.
it was fun. It was fun. So yeah, probably sports wise, football, basketball, top two.
Do you have a favorite football player?
Who currently plays? No.
Okay.
Who formerly played? Christian McCaffrey. All
brother
the
likes
jerseys I have, even this jersey right here, it has 22 on the back. San
That's pretty
Francisco,
cool.
if you watch this, you should be sad that you took our boy. Because we had Christian McCaffrey on the Panthers. And then the freaking 49ers stole him. So
Come on.
devastating.
I know. He was very helpful in fantasy football. I do remember that. I'm a fantasy football champion.
Okay. Next year, we got to do a fantasy football league.
All right. I won last year. Last year was my win.
I wasn't included.
She wasn't in it, but we did our whole family.
Well, then you'll do it this year.
She'll do it this year.
I'll win.
I think she'll be on auto pick for the draft. She'll be on auto pick.
She would probably.
I feel like she would just put herself on auto pick and just let the whole thing just select it for her.
Sometimes that's good.
That's what happened because I remember I was in a history thing.
Oh, she was in a fantasy football.
And I was asleep during the draft, so I had to put it on auto because I didn't do it.
Okay, well at least she's done it before and she knows what it is. So
it's okay. I will still win.
Okay.
Well, see, I've been the champion over 3 years.
Well, I won once.
I've won 3 times.
Our video stopped. Look.
Yes. All right. Do you have any more questions?
You have to have a couple. Come on.
More.
I literally don't.
You gotta
know.
find one more.
I already came up with the best one.
That was not the best one.
She probably has some. She just can't think of them because she's too much. She's shaking.
Shaking too much.
I'm shaking.
Ask him a question that someone's asked you before.
I don't have a question.
She doesn't have a question.
I don't have a question.
Okay, go back through those index cards that you got to ask the question. Just pick one of those. I mean,
or blue.
What are blue?
Do you like the color pink better or the color blue better?
Pink or blue? Did you say?
Yeah.
Dude, those are like.
Well, what's your favorite color in general?
Red. Probably. Dude, I'm very like basic. No, okay. Turquoise. We're going to get a non-basic. Turquoise.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I also like turquoise. We both wore like bluish colors
we
today.
wore blue today.
And we didn't even plan that. I didn't see her today.
We're twin telepathic.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was just meant to be. I have every color on this.
That's true. You were ready. No matter what color we wore, you were just gonna.
I know. I was gonna wear the same color. I mean,
Exactly.
I have that festival thing after this, so this is the fit. The fit.
Are you excited for the festival?
Dude, I'm geeked out. Pitbull, my man Pitbull is performing tonight. Pitbull, you're gonna rock it.
I love Pitbull.
Dude, he is my brother from another mother.
I love Pitbull. Mr. Worldwide.
Pitbull. Mr. Worldwide. 405 for the remix.
Yup. Oh my
Dude, the way I
gosh,
know all that is just unexplainable.
Yep. I know a good amount of Pitbull myself. He was like my number 3 Spotify artist like 2 or 3 years ago. And like I remember all my friends were like we're comparing who everyone's artists were and they're like, oh, mine's Taylor Swift. Oh, mine is. I was like, mine's Pitbull. I love Pitbull.
Dude. Wait, are you talking about the Spotify rap thing?
Yes.
Dude.
Yes.
Okay, so I did that last year, but like, okay, so I listened to Spotify from like January to April, and then I started doing Apple Music, and I was like, well, okay, so my top hours were like 144, rather than if I had done it all year, would have been made probably way better.
Yeah. It's
So
okay. Does the Apple Music not have like an end of year like wrapped thing?
no, they don't.
Well, they better get on that Apple Music.
I know, dude. They need to, especially because they're all on this "we're better than Spotify" trend thing. So
Yeah. Well, Apple Music, if you were listening, we want wrapped. We want
we want rap.
We want it all.
Well, wait. Okay, wait. What would it be called though? If Spotify is rap, what would Apple Music be called?
I mean, they could be basic and just call it yearly recap, but
That's stupid.
We're going basic here, y'all.
I mean, like the salad with tomatoes and lettuce. You're gonna.
Oh God, dude, I gotta think of somebody to get you back. You pulled that on me like twice now. Pull up roast. I got a roaster. Pull up some roast or something. I gotta think of something. This is like killing me now. I'm like not.
You can make fun of Jamisyn.
You know who Matt Rife is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think of a Matt Rife one.
Oh my goodness.
But for the it's hard because like he has hilarious jokes, but for the under PG-13 users,
Yeah.
I don't know of one.
I don't know about that one. He's a little intense for the kiddos.
Jamisyn's Instagram rap would definitely be Matt Rife.
What?
Her Instagram wrapped is probably.
She watches Matt Rife a lot, I bet.
Who the heck is Matt Rife?
You would know him if you saw him. You've seen him before.
You probably have.
You have. You just.
I don't know who
She's
that is.
really bad with names. Like she does
Dude,
not.
once she sees him now, she's right after we end this, she's just gonna go and watch Matt Rife for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, she'll get into a scrolling thing of it because it's funny.
Dude, he has some funny stuff. I mean, for real. Like he has some. But yeah, if you're not under the age of 13, I would suggest you do not watch Matt Rife. Dude,
Okay,
now all of them are gonna go and go look it up.
No, yeah, every child's like, oh, what are they talking about?
If the parents are listening, I'm sorry I put that in your kid's mind.
Yep. All right. Well, I think that's all the questions I had, unless if you have another one.
No.
No? Well, thank you for hanging out with us.
She wants to get off so she can go drink her coffee.
I'm actually going to go drink some coffee, too.
Yeah, she's gonna drink coffee too. So
I
she can't be talking.
Who drinks more coffee, though? Jamisyn.
I don't know.
I don't know, because
I don't
it
know.
depends. Because sometimes I don't get enough sleep and I do drink a couple cups. But that's just because I'm out all day. I'm busy. It's not like I'm like shaking because, you know, I'm always on the go.
But the person to your left is shaking a lot.
Yeah, I
I'm
know
not.
she is.
I'm just naturally a shaker.
Me and Jenna can both see you just here, just you're shaking. You're like, you're vibrating the whole room. Probably you're just like. Dude just has like 10 cups of coffee. Just can't even like stop. Just like.
Oh, she's just dancing. She's getting ready for the day.
I can't breathe.
Seat dancing. We call it seat dancing.
Yep, seat dancing. She's practicing for dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows.
Dude, future episodes, I'm gonna watch and she's still gonna be over there just shaking away.
You know, the next episode she's gonna be sitting here like this, like trying not to shake after being bullied.
Dude, I know.
Yeah, seriously.
She's gonna be like complete. No, she's gonna be like, okay, I got exposed on the last episode for like shaking too much. I'm just gonna like hold it in.
She just hit me with her foot.
Who would I believe in this situation?
No.
Why
That
you
would be a
believe her?
difficult decision.
I don't think it'd be that difficult.
You know what? How I could also tell that she's shaking? The mic on her shirt, you can see it's like nonstop moving. That backs up my theory even more. Like we can all see your body shaking, but especially that microphone is just nonstop moving.
That is true. That is true. Oh my goodness.
When we get done, you're gonna go watch back through the recording. You'll be like, "Yeah, I was shaking."
Yep, that's what's gonna happen.
It's a lie.
Oh my goodness.
See.
We will see. I'll let you know how much shaking I notice when I'm editing this out. But yeah, we hope you have a good time at your music festival today.
Thank you. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Don't drink too much coffee now.
No, we won't drink too much coffee. It's gonna rain here all day. It's gonna be pretty gross day.
Dude, it's supposed to rain part of the day here too. I mean, it's already like really cloudy, but I hope it will hold off. We're taking ponchos and extra shirts, extra socks, and everything. So you might also catch me on the news if you're listening and you're from where I'm from. Turn on QC Life, WBTV News.
All right.
I'll send y'all the link in case I get on it.
All right. Thank you. We appreciate that.
I'm debating on saying something about this shaking during a podcast interview.
Yep. All right. Well, there you go. All right.
Jamisyn, you're about to be exposed on Charlotte's news station, so.
Okay, whatever.
No, imagine she does, and then she just gets viral off of like that one video. Dude, that would be crazy.
They're gonna make a reel of just all of her shakings moments.
Dude, I will low-key do that. I will low-key get someone to do that. They can edit of it the whole time. Like, cut her out. Just get her shaking and be like, shake generator or something. Like, something stupidly funny.
Oh, my goodness.
Put it as like a reel, not a post. Put it as a reel, and just everybody scrolls by it. What the heck is this? Nope. What the heck is this? Nope.
Yep.
We'll see the names in the comments. Somebody will put like, what should we call this? People will put in the weirdest things.
Well, I guess it's called Sister.
She's trying not to imagine it right now.
What it is called Sister Shakedown.
She's putting the shake and shake down right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the podcast is named Shakedown. That's why she's shaking.
Obviously.
Exactly.
Obviously. Can't go with the Shakedown podcast without shaking.
Nope.
Did y'all even like knew that when you created the name was like Jamisyn's gonna be shaking the whole time, so we're gonna name it Shakedown.
That's exactly how we did it.
That's literally why we did it.
That's where the name came from.
Exactly.
That's why she says
Good
come
to know.
shake it
Now
out.
I can tell everybody where the name came from.
Yep. Jamisyn's always shaking. That's funny.
See, when I call her out, now she's not shaking as much.
I literally was never shaking before.
She's still moving her legs.
No, I'm not. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I can kind of see.
She's not moving now.
Promise you, we're not bullying you. Lots of respect and love, but you're like just shaking. I mean, you can tell when someone's legs are like shaking. You can tell when someone's legs are shaking. You can like tell. She shakes her legs, so we can't call her out when she's shaking in the camera. We can't call her out, but she's shaking her legs, which obviously you can see. So.
Right. Exactly. Oh,
I mean, she kicked you for she was shaking so much she kicked you, obviously.
Yeah, she did kick me. That did happen.
She's laughing. She knows I'm right.
No. I feel like I'm getting bullied here.
We don't support bullying.
Yeah, I don't support
bullying.
We don't support bullying.
Stop bullying.
Okay, Jamisyn, come up with something we can say to Jenna then. What should we say to her?
No, I can't because I'm too nice. I can't say anything rude about anyone.
Oh, okay.
I can't because I'm too nice, but you know her better than I do.
I also said I'm too nice, so.
I'm too nice, but you know her more than I do.
I can't.
She knows better.
She would probably beat me up if I said something.
Yes.
Because I'm such a fighter.
Yeah.
I'm always fighting.
Such a fighter. WME. World
Yep,
champion
exactly.
right here.
I've already won 6 times.
W and E.
Dude, I see these reels, and I don't know
Right.
if they're real, but like they throw like these spiky objects onto like the thing, and then they throw somebody on top. I saw one the other day. They put like when they put nails in like a baseball bat, but they had it on a flat board, and someone just they flipped them over and boarded like the stuff got stuck in their back. I don't know if it was real, but it looked like it hurt.
That's sad. That's gross and scary. So sad.
I'll have to send it to you. Be expecting that in your Instagram Reels DMs.
I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna have nightmares this moment.
Dude, that would be a wicked nightmare, though.
Well, I know what I'm gonna have a nightmare about tonight.
Jackson sent me this reel of somebody getting spikes in their back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross. I don't like blood. That's like my thing. I can't.
Oh, there's no blood. Dude, I did
Okay.
see this thing with a lot of blood, though, yesterday. There's this YouTube channel that I follow, Live Police Chases, right? And this one absolutely it was a Honda CRV, but like an older one. And completely, like, did the corner of a big dump truck, like, and completely, like, they pulled the person out. And I mean, you can see from a helicopter's view, which is miles away, they weren't even that close on it, and you could see the blood everywhere. It was like bad. Yeah.
I was just gonna edit the thing I did last time.
Okay.
But yeah, no, blood scares me. I don't like blood.
Blood's good. Yeah, I would definitely edit the blood scene out of the podcast.
Yep, no blood. Bad blood.
Oh, please don't tell me you're gonna start singing "Bad Blood" now from Taylor Swift.
Big Taylor Swift fan, Jim.
I don't like Taylor Swift.
Jamisyn doesn't like Taylor Swift at all.
I mean, I'm not like a big fan of her. I mean, I've heard her music, I know her music, but like as far as like a fan, would I go to like her tour? Probably not. No hate Taylor Swift, but
Yeah,
that my
I'm not
sister
like,
completely would. But
what do they call that? The Swifties. I'm not in the Swifties. That's gonna spend $1,000 to go see
I'm
it.
not a Swift either.
dude, I know. You know how much she did a meet and greet, and like their tickets for that were like, I think they were like $9,500 a ticket, just to, like get a chance to. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Crazy.
It is a lot.
All right. Well, thank you for joining this podcast with us today.
Anytime. Thank you for having me.
It was a lot of fun. Glad we got to know a little bit more about you today.
Same.
We hope to have you on soon in the future, maybe.
Well, let's do it again. Let's wind it back. Do it again. Run back to Fortnite. We got to rewind the Fortnite too. Run it back.
The Fortnite.
Jackson discusses his obsession with Fortnite.
Yep.
Yep, that will be
We'll
the
have
episode name.
Yep. That's the title of the podcast.
Title of the podcast.
Title of the podcast: Jason can't stop shaking, and Jackson loves Fortnite.
Yep.
Dude, name it that. That's fire.
Thank you for shaking it down with us.